Hello, in this video tutorial, we'll be going over how to set up an event-based schedule if a file exists. An event-based schedule gives you the ability to run any already existing schedule, enabled or disabled, when an event occurs. The purpose of this wizard will be to guide you through the process of setting up an event-based schedule. You can use this schedule on its own or in addition to a regular time-based schedule for the same report. To create an event-based schedule, click on New Schedule, then select Event-Based Schedule. A new window will pop up and you'll be taken to Step 1, Schedule Details. For schedule name, enter in a name that you would like to call your schedule. In this example, we're going to call it Schedule-FileExist. For schedule location, choose the location in which you would like your report to save at. In this example, I have chosen Desktop, CRD Examples. For description, enter in a brief description about your report. The keyword box is used later by smart folders to identify your event-based schedule. Once you have entered in the required information, click on Next. You will then be taken to Step 2, Schedule Conditions. From here, you can select to fulfill if all or any of the conditions are fulfilled, what should happen. To add a condition, click on Add. In this example, we're going to use FileExist. For name, enter in the name of your condition. This condition will cause the schedule to be executed if a file exists. If set to true, the schedule will be executed if the file exists when it is created. If set to false, the condition will be executed if the file does not exist. An example of this is if it is deleted. Select the drop-down menu to choose the condition type. File details is the location of your condition. In this example, we're going to choose a sample report from CRD to say the file does exist. Once you have selected your condition, click on OK. You will then be taken back to Step 2, Schedule Conditions. From here, you can hit the Delete tab to delete the condition you just entered, or you can select Edit to edit the condition you just entered. The up and down arrow would choose the order of your conditions. Once you have selected your condition, click on Next. You will then be taken to Step 3, Report Type. From here, you can select whether the event should execute an existing schedule, a new report, or neither. In this example, we're just going to choose an existing schedule. The schedule that we're going to choose from is from the CRD example, Single Report Schedule. After you select that option, you will then be taken to Step 5, Schedule Options. The options in Step 5 allow you to specify what should the report do if an error runs in the schedule. From here, you can select options such as on error retry, execute schedules every certain amount of minutes, which means that if your schedule does error, every 3 minutes, for example, your report will try to run, and it'll keep trying up to 3 times. The hours of operation allow you to specify the hours between which your event will be allowed to trigger the schedule. Priority chooses the priority of your schedule. You can choose options such as high, above normal, normal, below normal, or low. Once you have selected this information, click on Next. You will then be taken to the Custom Task screen. The Custom Task screen allows you to choose additional options of what you want your report to do. For example, clicking on Add and going to General You can select additional options such as to run a particular program or open a document, print a document, wait and pause, execute another schedule, or send them SMS. To find out more about the custom task option, please view our custom task tutorial. Once you have selected a custom task, if needed, click on the Next button. You will then be taken to the execution flow. From here, depending on if you use a custom task or not, you can choose to run your schedule first, then a custom task first, then a schedule, or two custom tasks and a schedule in between. Since we did not choose a custom task, we can skip this step and click on Finish. You will then be taken to the CRD desktop screen. From there, you can find your schedule by selecting the location in which you chose to save your file in which our example was CRD examples, event-based schedules. The way we wrote our schedule is this. If the CRD example file exists, CRD will then execute my single report schedule and send me an email of that schedule. You can check this by right-clicking on your schedule and going to Execute. This will execute your event-based schedule. As you can see, the event-based schedule has completed successfully, and an email from the event-based schedule was sent to me saying PDF report sent by single schedule. This concludes our video demonstration.